Come on, let's go.
Dog this morning.
Well, we're out here on the trail here. This is the trail that's under the power lines here, and I'll get the sign of that. I've got Tony and Tinkers here for a walk. Tony's my gardener for many years, and this is Tinkers, Mackenzie Finley Tinkers. What do you got to say for yourself? No thunder shirt. Well, I brushed him a little bit. He's big for a Westie. So we're out here on the trail, and I'm going to shoot some things here. It's cool here, about 71, maybe 68% humidity, 70% humidity. There's been talk of rain, but this is the trail that I use when I take the dog for a walk every morning. It's interesting. They're behind me. I'm out front here leading the charge here, walking with the camera down this trail. This here is the Edison Power Station substation here with the transformers from above to knock it down, and then it gets distributed at the lower voltage. But this is kind of a nice trail here. I often think about the billy goat scruff. Like for here, for instance, here is a kind of a water catch here to dump into the LA River basin. But this goes down along. But I always thought here in this area that if I was to do trolls and billy goat scruffs as a story, that would be a lot of fun. Come on, Tinkers, come on. So this is really kind of rich here visually. And here's another area that could be framed to do trolls living underneath the bridge. Now this here is very interesting. This area here could be framed in such a way that trolls could come up and out of that gate because they live under this bridge. Anyway, so this is the trail here. We have horses here in La Cañada, and this initially was a bridle trail, and we had a lot of people that were equestrian people, and this here is the LA River basin. I'm shooting and it goes way back there, and then it continues here. This is the LA River we're over, and it floods the area here with Descanso Gardens. Let me show you here all of this property here. They don't build houses or any property here over this transmission line. You can really see it's quite extensive. So we'll meander down here a little bit, and you can see the LA River here on the bend here. It's fenced off, and then that goes into the Descanso Gardens areas, and then they trickle off. Tinkers likes to stop here and smell the posts. Often here on the fence, these are cement posts and cement posts and rails here. This is really quite strong, and I don't imagine it was too expensive to make, but getting these holes right and set, and then so that they fit. It looks like that's what they did. It looks pretty solid too and sturdy here, and they'd have to do these one at a time, I would think. Now I'm going to get, there's the Descanso Gardens sign. So this is the Trails Council link, and Tinkers is doing his usual thing here. I'm going to stop and reset. Okay, we're recording now. This is his favorite stop to smell and pee, but he did it over there. So let's see if he does it differently.
Yeah.
Come on. This is a very popular area for bicyclists. They have meets and things, and a lot of people are out here walking their dogs, like I take Tinkers every morning. Descanso Gardens is on my right. I walk on the left side, basically so I can see traffic coming. Behind me is a bend curve, and I almost bought it. A car came around that corner speeding and wasn't looking for pedestrians. So I try to avoid that. And there's one place on the journey that's really dangerous. You can see some of the nicely manicured houses and properties here along the way here. And we've got a lot of flowers. There's a lot of pride in these houses being across the street from Descanso Gardens. So there's an effort to hire gardeners, and it just makes the real estate values more valuable. My lawn is starting to look punk a little bit, not like this. This is where it was when I started all this stuff. There's been some attempts here to make some water and seed, but it's in serious trouble. We have a lot of diversity here now in Los Angeles. We speak 175 languages here in Los Angeles, so you're likely to meet anybody here in the walk from any country. Looks like Dad is out with his daughters, maybe. I would say he's a person that's physically fit. Anyway, these are nice homes. These homes go for, I would say $1 million, easy or more. My house was valued at $700,000, so these houses have to be over $1 million. It's pretty amazing the prices we get here. Incidentally, La Cañada was voted best suburb in Los Angeles area. Okay, so I like to take the flowers and stuff. Pretty flowers I see on the trips here. The people make a real effort to decorate their homes. Tony, my gardener, looking down where we were. Anyway, this is my neighborhood. We're out for a walk. You get to appreciate the loveliness that I have here in my home city of La Cañada. I came here in 1979, March of 1979. I was renting a house in La Crescenta, and I was there just a short time. I was working on Mount Wilson, and this house was closer to Angeles Crest and Foothill, where I would take a company car and drive to Mount Wilson to be a transmitter engineer. But some of these houses are just really lovely. Paving, bricks, big backyards. These are lovely homes. Wild squirrel and trees. We got nice light, nice flat light. It's overcast, and when I don't shoot the sky, I'm fine. You can see cyclists coming here in the bike lane. Sometimes there's a whole bunch of them that come by and they're out together. There's a cycle club. This is just a lovely neighborhood. Now that fescue was doing really well. That's what my grass is supposed to look like. That's what we're supposed to look like. Mister. So anyway, these homes here are just lovely. Let me stop and reboot. Okay. We're in the corner of Descanso Drive and Encinas. These are lovely homes in here. I've lived in this community 35 years. I took some pictures of some Alaskan Husky baby puppies here in this house a long time ago, back in the film days. And I think this is still the same family. They had a litter of puppies and young girls. And I shot some amazing pictures of these puppies. Beware of dog. Tinkers is bringing up the rear here. I try to make commentary. We have a lot of diversity. There's a Russian immigrant family that's moved in there with grandma and the family. This is kind of a dangerous corner. The sidewalks are painted red here. The curbs, I should say, are painted red. Yeah, I like La Cañada a lot. So you can see how it goes off. Come on. Come on. This is Encinas and Shepherd's Lane. Some big, those are huge. Beautiful homes here on a Saturday morning in July.
Let me look at this. EQ Madeira.
EQ Madeira?
This one. This is the EQ Madeira.
What do we use that for?
This only design. You know, this the big corn flowers.
Yeah.
Purple ones. This big. This is the corn. All of it. It's coming.
Okay.
This is beautiful. You see, lady, when you walk. Oh, you see that one, the corn.
Yeah.
This is the stick up there. This is all of it. This completely flowers. The EQ Madeira.
Okay. EQ Madeira. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés EQ Madeira?
EQ Madeira is the same.
English?
EQ Madeira.
Okay. What's it mean? I don't know. Another beautiful home here. Lovely homes. So we're looking here at homes. This here on the right is the Lanterman House. This is a major attraction. Lanterman was a serious politician, and he was concerned about civil rights. This is the Lanterman from the Lanterman-Petrie Short Act. This is where we get our 5150 from right now in terms of psychological holds. Anyway, this here is a lovely home too. The Lanterman House. Okay, we're coming up on 654. Let me reset. Lovely home. So this is the neighborhood I walk in. We're coming up to Verdugo Road. Verdugo Boulevard, I mean. And we get cars that park here on the left. And as a pedestrian, I always get scared at this juncture and corner. This is a lovely home. Morning. Anyway, There is the church of the lighted window back lot. And this is the last leg of the journey home. Alright. Come, Tinkers. I let him sniff here in this channel. And then I get to this place, and this is St. Francis and Verdugo. Verdugo means the executioner in Spanish, Espanol, and St. Francis is named for the St. Francis that the Christian faith has. So, continuing our walk, there are politicians and well-to-do people that lived on the left here. There's dogs at one house. They put the stones on the roof for ultraviolet blockage, I'm told. It's been that way for years. This is a gated community, a gated house here. Usually we meet a dog. So, here is our gated home, and as I say, usually two dogs come and bark at us, and they're not at all friendly. Now, I think Carol Lou lives here at this next house that we're coming to. There's a dog across the street here. Tinker sees the dog.
Come on. Don't get a be shy. Come on. You're not on fire.
Come on. Right here. This is his place to stop. Yeah, this is Carol Lou's place. It's very lovely. This is our state senator's place. She's come through my voting lines a number of times to vote. I'm the clerk, or was the clerk, for elections, they usually call me. Just beautiful homes. I shudder to guess what these homes would go for. Amazing how it all works. So we're almost home here. I take this walk with Tinkers every day. Just let him do it. Oh, he's not tired. So let me reset this. We're almost out of battery. We've crossed the street. I live here on Indiana Avenue. I'm shooting with the ELPH HS500 camera. And this is the cul-de-sac that I live on. We have movie stars and bankers that live in this neighborhood, famous people. I'm pretty blessed. The second house on the right is mine. You can see the antenna. You can see the new grass. Tony's truck. Tony bringing up the rear with Tinkers. So this is the brick. Mass's car. My car. Flower bed. And we're here at the house. And here comes Tony with Tinkers.
Tinker, we tired. Come on, Tinker.